Welcome to my Ease Academy, Emotional Awareness, Spirituality and Excellence, Life Coaching with Ease for you. And we have various membership tiers, gold, silver, and bronze. And a lot of people sometimes have difficulty choosing which tier is right for them. So I thought I should make a quick video so that I can help you make your decision so that you could decide based on where you're at as to which tier is going to be good for you, right? So we have Ease for emotional awareness, spirituality, and excellence. And I'm so grateful to you for making a partner in your journey. Your success is my top priority. So if you haven't looked at the Ease Blueprint video, either on the YouTube channel you're watching this on or on the webpage that you're watching this on, please look at the Blueprint video on the landing page of Ease Academy. So you'll understand the blueprint more. I'm just giving you a quick overview here. So this is the Ease Blueprint that I follow in the Ease Academy to help people transform their lives. And we have these 7 stages of connect, align, heal, reframe, communicate, roots, and manifest. And this helps you become your best version. And all the details of this are there in the Ease Blueprint video that I'd like you to watch. Now, people have a question as to which tier gets what, right? And I thought I should sort out that confusion over here first. So the silver and the gold tiers, they get the entire blueprint as a part of their coursework, as a part of their modules, as a part of their exercises and everything, right? But the bronze, because it's a budget program, the best we are able to offer is the connect and the reframe stages. So bronze only gets the connect and the reframe parts of the Ease Blueprint, whereas the other tiers get all the other parts, the entire blueprint, right? So now let's look at each of the tiers and try to understand who's the ideal person, ideal customer avatar for that particular tier, right? So the gold tier person is someone who's looking for great value and great speed. So the gold tier gets all the course modules that are there in the as a part of the Ease Blueprint, but the gold tier also gets group coaching, gets access to the group coaching, right? And who is it for? The goal is for those people who've done a lot of do it yourself and they're like, I'm done with this. This doesn't work. This doesn't transform. It's not giving me the results I want. And I'm looking for speed because I understand that if I invest in myself, there's much greater stuff that I can do with my life. And I'm going to really, really transform my life. So I'm going to bring in all the money that I'm spending on this and I'm going to do such great stuff. I'm going to feel better. And I want that all fast because if I am good, I can create and manifest so many wonderful things in my life and I want it fast. I'm looking for speed, right? So they're ready to invest in the time and the money with an expert. They realize that having an expert is going to help them. So they're ready to invest in group coaching calls with me and they understand the value of that even if one question gets answered, it can really transform their life. So they're willing to make that and they're looking for that value and that speed, right? And the transformation at this tier is super fast because you're getting the modules, you're getting the community, and plus you're getting the group coaching. So the person at the gold tier is thinking, I'm looking for value and I'm looking for speed and I'm willing to pay for the expertise. Yes. Now the silver tier understands the value of dealing with an expert and truly believes that yes, working with an expert is great, but they're looking for a value program, right? They're not an as tight a budget as the bronze people, but they're still looking for some value. They're looking for value for money. And the silver tier, they're looking for great value for themselves, right? And they also get all the entire Ease success path, the entire Ease blueprint. They are willing to invest in themselves and they believe in working on all the layers, right? So we're working on the body, the energy, and the mind in the gold and the silver tiers. And the silver people understand that, yes, I need to work on all 3 layers. So I don't want to go to bronze because bronze is only going to be working on the mind. And if I only work on the mind, my transformation is going to take longer. So I'm willing to invest in myself, but I'm looking for great value for money. And I think silver is great for me, right? And they are also tired of searching online and trying to find something that is going to help them. And they're looking for a structured program created by an expert. And they're looking to invest and they're willing to invest in that. And the transformation is rapid. And because they're getting access to modules and they're also getting access to a Facebook community where they can ask their questions. The Ease Academy has a separate Facebook community only for the members where they can ask questions and they can get their questions answered there by Namita, by community members and other Ease coaches, right? And the beauty of the gold and the silver tier is also that people who do these tiers will also be able to transfer to the East Coast certification program, and their credits will transfer over there. So that's why it's faster, right? And in both the gold and the silver tiers, you're doing all of it, right? You're working on your body through Ayurveda and astrology. You're understanding your psychophysical nature. You're working on your energy, all your chakras. You're working on your communication. You're working on reframing your thoughts. You're working on healing all that ancestral energy and all that trauma. And you're looking at manifesting and constantly connecting with yourself. Now let's look at the bronze tier. The bronze tier is for someone who is on a very, very tight budget, right? They're like, they want to invest in themselves, but they're like on a very tight budget. And therefore, we created the bronze tier for them because I didn't want anyone to lose out, and I want everyone to get something of good value for themselves based on the budget that they have, right? Now, in the bronze tier, you don't get all the stages. You only get the connect and the reframe stage. So you're only working on the mind. And the bronze people I am on a tight budget. I have financial constraints and I still need to want to transform myself within those constraints. So I'm looking for something that would fit my budget and fit my needs, right? So then they settle just for the mind layer because at least they're working on something. And they're willing to, put in the other effort that they need to work on the other layers through books or YouTube or podcasts for all the other stages of information on, the whole knowing themselves, aligning with their nature, psychophysical nature of astrology and Ayurveda, healing their energy, also their communication, getting better on that, healing their ancestral roots, their family energy, and the tricks of manifestation, right? So they have time. They're willing to invest time, more time than the amount of money that they can invest. And that's the constraint they are in, right? So now what is a transformation? Does any transformation happen? Of course, every program is directed towards helping you transform, but the transformation takes much longer because you're only working with the mind layer. And when we only work with the mind layer and we don't support it by working on the body and the energy layer, then the transformation takes much, much longer. So identify which person are you, figure it out, which stage works best for you. As I said, gold is looking for speed and is ready to invest in the money in that, to work with an expert. Silver understands the value of investing in themselves, but they're looking for a value program. Bronze also understands the importance of investing in themselves, but they're on a really, really tight budget, right? So that's how it is for them. Now, there's a lot of questions people ask around, can I switch from one tier to the other? Can I sign up for bronze and then can I go to gold or silver later on, right? So technically, yes, you can do all of those things, though I don't think that's a great thing for you to do. I think the first thing you want to do is to fix your mind on where you are at, which person are you, right? And then stick to the tier you join. Now, if you want to move from bronze to silver or bronze to gold, I don't have a personal problem with that. I'd encourage you to do that because you would really be experiencing rapid transformation. But there's one drawback when you move from bronze to silver or bronze to gold is that there will be some modules that you will have to repeat. The modules are not the same in bronze and silver. They don't go at the same pace, same flow, right? There will be some modules that you would end up repeating when you move from bronze to silver. And it will be a whole new registration for you, right? Now, if somebody wants to move from silver to gold, that transition is easy because the modules that silver and gold both do are the same. It's just that they might need, it's just that they're adding the group coaching element to it. So that switching between tiers is good. So there's no repetition of modules. But if you switch from bronze to silver, and all this switching and all makes, your mind, you're not able to focus and stay on one path because you're always you're having this FOMO, fear of missing out. So it's better you decide which tier you want and stick to that tier and just give yourself that time on that tier and see what transformation is happening, right? Every tier is designed for transformation. It's just that the speed varies and the amount of effort varies. In my humble opinion, silver is a great program to be in, to start. If you're not on a super tight budget, then silver is a great place to start. I hope this short video helps you make your call, helps you make a decision, and gives you more clarity on what you need to do. So going back again to the tiers, silver and gold get the entire 7 stages, the 7 steps in the blueprint. Bronze only gets the 2 stages. So in silver and gold, you're working with all the entire Eastern wisdom of astrology, Ayurveda, chakras, ancestors, and the Western psychology element of it. In bronze, you're only working with the Western psychology element with a few guided meditations, etc. Thrown in for your chakras, but not a whole lot. not so much there. So I believe you would be able to make a better choice and stick to that choice. All the best and see you inside. Bye bye.